Hello students, welcome to P.N.AMERSEY e-learning classes. Today I am going to teach you transformation of sentences. Let us discuss affirmative and negative sentences. Now, first of all, let us understand what is affirmative sentences. Affirmative sentence means the sentences which are used to describe any general action, event, speech or expression. And now let us understand what is negative sentence. Negative sentence means the sentences which are used to express the negative expressions in case of daily acts, events, speeches and so on. That means a sentence which are having the expression of negative by using the negative words that are called negative sentences. Now let us understand some rules how to change affirmative to negative sentence. If always, the first one is if always is used in affirmative sentence, we have to change it to never to make it negative sentence, and along with that we have to use opposite word of verb, adjective and noun given in the sentence. For example, he is always present, so I will change it like he is never absent. Now the second rule is when sometimes is used in affirmative sentence, we will change it to not always, and along with that we will use opposite word of verb, adjective and noun given in the sentence to change it into negative. For example, he sometimes smokes, so we will change it like he does not always smoke. Okay, the third rule is when must is given in the affirmative sentence, we will change it to cannot but or cannot help to change it to negative sentence. For example, you must listen to your teacher. So we will change it like you cannot but listen to your teacher. Now the next rule is when all what is used in affirmative sentence, we will change it to no when we have to change it to negative sentence, and along with that again we will use opposite word of adjective and verb given in the sentence. For example, all men are mortal. So we'll change it like no man is immortal. Okay, the fifth rule is for good or forever. If it is used in affirmative, we will change it to never to make it negative sentence, and along with that opposite word of verb we will use given in the sentence. For example, I have left the village forever. So we'll change it like I will never come to the village again. Okay, here the sixth rule is if every word is used in affirmative sentence, to change it to negative we will use no, and along with that we will use opposite word of verb and adjective given in the sentence. For example, everybody is dependent, so we will change it nobody is independent. Okay, seventh rule is if have to or has to is given in the affirmative sentence, we will change it to cannot but or cannot but help, and plus we will write continuous tense of verb. For example, I have to buy a new car. I cannot help buying a new car. Okay, the next rule is as soon as will change to no sooner had than. Example, as soon as I arrived house, it began to rain. We will change it to no sooner had I arrived house than it began to rain. Okay, the next rule is many will change it to not a few. For example, I have many friends. We will change it like I do not have a few friends. Okay, the next rule is a few will going to be changed to not many. For example, he ate a few mangoes. So we will change it like he did not eat many mangoes. The next rule is much will going to be changed to not a little. For example, he wants much water. So we will change it like he does not want a little water. Now the next rule is a little will going to be changed not much. So we'll let us see the example. I want a little milk. So we will change it to I do not want much milk. Okay, the next rule, only. When only word is given in the affirmative sentence for a person, so we will change it to none but. For example, only God can help us. So we will change it like none but God can help us. Okay, the next is only. When only word is given in the affirmative sentence for think. So we will change it to nothing but. So for example, only the moon was visible. Nothing but the moon was visible. The next rule is only. When only word is given in the affirmative sentence for number or the age, we will change it not more than or not less than in a negative sentence. For example, Amit is only 16 years old. So we will change it, Amit is not less than 16 years old. Now let us see some more rules. Both and, we're going to change it not only but also. For example, Raman is both honest and faithful. So it will going to change to Raman is not only honest but also faithful. Next is as will going to be changed not less than or not comparative adjective than. Example, Hina is as strong as Rita. So we will change it, Hina is not less strong than Rita, or we can write it, Hina is not stronger than Rita. Okay, now the next rule is for the last time we'll change to never. For example, I want you for the last time. So we'll change, I shall never warn you again. Okay, see the next rule is alone. When alone word is used for person in the affirmative sentence, we will change it none but. So for example, mother alone loves her child. So we will change it none but mother loves her child. Now let us see some further rules. When to is used in affirmative sentence, we will change it to so that. For example, he is too weak to stand. So we will change it, he is so weak that he cannot stand. The next rule is superlative degree, the best, will going to be changed no other. So for example, Arun is the best boy in class. So we will change no other boy in the class is as good as Arun. Now the next rule is then any other or then all other. We are going to change no other. For example, Mumbai is bigger than all other cities in India. So we will change it, no other city in India is as big as Mumbai. Now the next rule is using helping verb plus not without. For example, you have power. So we will change you are not without power. Here the next rule is using of not fail to. Here the example is he plays football. He does not fail to play football. Now the next rule, making double negative. How to make the double negative? Very will be no and un will be added with verb. For example, he answered every question. So we will write, he left no question unanswered. Okay, the next rule, if the sentences are universal truth, you should make the sentences interrogative negative. For example, the sun rises in the east. This is a fact. This is a universal truth. So we will change it to negative. Does not sun rises in the east? We will change it to the interrogative negative sentence. Okay, the last rule is am, is, are, was, were plus adjective will going to be changed to negative and opposite word of adjective given in the sentence. For example, my brother is a good boy. So we will change it, my brother is not a bad boy. So I hope student you would have understood this topic. Thank you.